The lights cut out, a beat of silence, then a flicker. Gasps echoed through the room, followed by the blur of familiar faces. In the center stood the woman I used to know better than anyone, champagne in one hand, microphone in the other, a smile stretched too wide. She wore the dress I gave her back when gestures still carried weight. I wasn't prepared for what came next. "Tonight's not just about your birthday," she said, her voice smooth as velvet but edged like glass. "It's also the right moment to tell the truth." A ripple of laughter, uneasy glances. My heart slowed, something cold settling in my chest. She looked at me, eyes sharp, gleaming. Whatever this was, it wasn't confession. It was an execution. "I'm in love," she said. The room fell silent. With someone else. She let the words hang in the air. No regret, no apology, just a bold, clean cut. She set the mic down like a judge dropping a gavel, and suddenly every eye turned to me. Curious, uncomfortable, expectant. I didn't say a word. I just walked out. For years earlier I had met her in a bookstore, standing in front of classics, her fingers brushing Hemingway. Her smile was tentative, her laughter still unformed. We spoke of poetry, of power, of longing and loss. We built a life together. Keys exchanged, bank accounts merged, Sunday routines etched in memory. She launched the candle company. I built the website, handled inventory, stayed up through supply chain hiccups. She lit up. I stayed behind, making sure the fire never died. The first crack came quietly. Gratitude faded. Requests became demands. Late nights turned into unexplained absences. "Brand events," she'd say, but her scent changed and her touch cooled. Then I found a message on her tablet, carelessly left open or maybe meant to be seen. He called her Firestorm. She called him the Escape. I read every word, memorized them. That night, I lay in the dark. I smiled. I didn't confront her. I made a choice. Grief came in waves, burning through me for 3 days. Then it calcified, turned to strategy. She thought she was playing chess. She didn't know I'd studied the game while she was arranging the pieces. First, I cloned her passwords, synced her cloud, every photo, every deleted message, mine. Second, I investigated. The business account was still legally in both our names. She'd forgotten that I'd helped register it, forgotten that my signature was buried in the foundation. I traced her vendors, found the gaps. She was siphoning money through fake invoices, funds leaving but not for product. Third, I found the man, software engineer, divorced, quiet, unassuming. He didn't even know I existed. That made him a tool. Over the next 6 months, I leaned in, loved her gently, gave her freedom. "Chase your dream," I told her. "You deserve the world." She bloomed. She bragged. She got lazy. She moved everything into her name, even the condo. She didn't realize I'd already reversed the paperwork. Legally, I had it covered. Notarized forms, recorded conversations, insurance was Storm. The party was her idea. "Let's make it about you," she'd said. "You're always behind the scenes." She layered me in compliments, painted me in devotion. I led her. I knew it was coming. She'd rehearse it once on a Zoom call, whispering plans of Firestorm. Camera on, screen off. I heard it all, and still I let it play out. Let her stand in the spotlight. Let her deliver her betrayal. 10 minutes later, while she basted her own cruelty, I wasn't home licking wounds. I was at the warehouse, the one leased under a shell company she didn't know I owned. I had already served a breach notice. Eviction was active. Then I pulled the final trigger. Emails to her suppliers, her buyers, her bank. Screenshots, invoices, timelines. A neat, damning package of fraud, theft, manipulation. I sent it to her investor, too, an old friend of mine. He'd once believed in her pitch. 6 figures deep. By midnight, the accounts were frozen. By morning, her Firestorm had vanished from her messages, her social feeds, her life. Turns out stolen money doesn't smell like success. She called me 47 times. I picked up on the 48th. Her voice cracked. "Why?" she asked. "Why would you do this?" I stayed silent. "You turned on a mic to humiliate me," she said. I answered finally. "I turned off your life quietly." Click. 2 weeks passed. The next time I saw her, she was sitting in a courtroom. Hair pulled back, no makeup. She looked smaller, hollowed out. I didn't gloat. I didn't speak. I simply handed the judge the last folder. Proof of ownership, fraud, everything. She tried to meet my eyes. I gave her nothing. I sleep better now. Not because I came out on top, but because I watched her sharpen a knife thinking she could cut me open, and I handed her a mirror instead. Let her watch herself bleed.